In this video, we will demonstrate setting up a virtual private network connection and accessing your 2 GB network drive space here at Alfred State. We will start by connecting to the VPN and setting that up. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. A VPN allows you to securely access some of our online resources, like your drive space, when you are in off-campus locations. I will start by going to the control panel and clicking Network and Internet, and clicking the Network and Sharing Center. I want to set up a new connection or network. I want to connect to a workplace, set up a dial-up or VPN connection to your workplace, and click Next. I want to use my internet connection, and I need to provide an internet address. The internet address for our VPN at Alfred State is avpn.alfredstate.edu. The destination name can be whatever you would like it to be. I'm going to call it Alfred State VPN. And I'm going to click Don't Connect Now, just set up so I can connect later. There is one configuration change that you will need to make at the end of this, so we don't want to connect just yet. I will click Next. I will give it a username and password. This is my own username and password. It's the same one that you used to connect to your course. So I will put in a username and password. I'm going to have it remember the password, and I'm going to put in alfredstate.edu for the domain. And then I will click Create. So I've created the VPN connection. I have one more configuration change to make. If I go down here in my system tray and click, I can go up to my Alfred State VPN and click Properties. I want to go to the Networking tab, and I want to go to Internet Protocol version 4, click Properties, click Advanced, and uncheck Use Default Gateway on Remote Network. And then OK, back to the beginning screen, and we can close that out. When we are ready to connect to the VPN, we can simply go down to the system tray, click, go up to the Alfred State VPN, right-click, and connect. It comes up with a dialog box. I stored all my information when I set it up, so I do not need to provide anything else, and I will click Connect. Once I am connected to the network, I will know by going down to the system tray again, and as you can see, Alfred State VPN is now connected. So that's the first half of this demonstration. The second half is actually getting to your drive. What I'm going to do is click the Start button, and I'm going to map my drive when I'm using it. So if I go to Computer and right-click, I can say Map a Network Drive. I select that. I can give it a drive letter. I will just give this one, keep it at Z. And then I will type in the folder I need to go to. So I'm going to type in //student.alfredstate.edu /user / put in your own username at this point. So again, that's / student.alfredstate.edu /user / your username. Then I'm going to click Finish. This will now go through our virtual private network connection and access my drive. So as you can see here, I have one document out there already. If I was working on a brand new document, I'll bring up Word, and I will create a new blank document, and I will just type in this is a test. And then if I want to save it to my network drive, I can go File, Save As. I can go to Computer, Browse, and I can actually go up here in the file name now, and because I mapped it as my Z drive, I can go Z://. And now you can see this was the original test document that was in there, and now I can give it a file name that I want, and so maybe I'll call this term paper, and then click Save. Now when I get out of Word, you can see the contents of my network drive still, and now my term paper is there. One of the nice things about this system is that we do back it up regularly, and it does have some sort of previous version functionality. So maybe I made some changes that I ultimately don't want to keep. So in my test paper, if I were to right click that and then click Restore Previous Versions, if any previous versions are available of this document, they would show up here, and then I can restore it or open it. So this is a nice way to keep your papers safe and secure here at the college. We back them up, and you can get to previous versions if you accidentally overwrite something. When you're done, you can just close that out, and when you're ready to disconnect from the VPN, you can click that system tray icon, right-click on Alfred State VPN, and disconnect. If you have any questions about connecting to your network drive or setting up a virtual private network connection, please contact the help desk.